My Oodie.
Hi, Aiden. Aiden, you still need to help me set up my camera, bro.
Governor's hands, and of course, Fluorescent on a Yoru, and if you're not excited, you're weird. Stun through, already taking a lot of ground, but this leaves Benji in a bit of an obscure
You don't hit me up at all?
position.
Honestly, I don't hit up
Two
anyone
players
but my girlfriend. I'm gonna be
back
honest,
towards the
Aiden. But I
vents.
need to hit you up. I'll
The
hit
A
you up.
site from the defense is currently wide open. Not a single player within
The round started and
the
everyone's still in
constraints
their
of the
default spots. This is cooked. We took ropes in there.
They were
They're
quite
also
happy to play
fighting mid.
retake on that one.
We're popping through. We lost.
Given up the space from being reclaimed. Benji's now sat there ready for the fight, although utility sends him backwards. A lot of delay around
They
middle.
go A, they win.
And this swing in is costing them a lot of health. The spams
No,
from that
don't die,
ghost
Viper.
defeat,
Viper, don't
not
die.
quite deadly, but pretty damn close to it. Batu uses the Viper wall to try to sneak up into
Yo,
heaven.
let's drop on. Wait,
Benji,
Governor, what are you?
snake bite buys
Wait,
himself
what?
the moment. Governor
How?
from the rope catches it.
How did he get the kill with 1 HP
Normally
dropping
that's
on the
gonna send
rope?
players rotating to
That was
that
actually
side
such a
respawn.
bad play. They knew he was stuck there and
Apex
they
might
still
be
did it.
gambling that that's the case, as they still set their eyes on this B site,
Wow.
where there's
what?
plenty of Heretics players waiting for them to
Dude, how
round
is
the
Gov
corner.
still getting kills?
It's at least going okay
Oh
to
my
start
God.
with, but the HP so low on these players, and
okay.
Miniboo will decimate
Honestly, I think that was a
them with the
bad
spike
call,
on the
Kenny. What do you
floor.
think?
It's all
I
on
think
to
if they go
Batu.
A there, they win.
15 seconds.
I think it's a bit
Just
hindsight.
not
They
on
don't
his
really
side
have
to try and
any
get anything.
info
In fact, even
anywhere.
getting the spike
Yeah,
planting
but their-
at this stage
but their
should
player
be
was all the way up ref already.
impossible. Undercut just to make things a little bit worse, and while
Like,
Miniboo
Batu was
back
literally
in
all the way
full
up ref.
force,
They had all of
4K
heaven control after
for
they
him
killed
in
the Viper.
pistol. And something that I think is so obvious to touch on,
Don't think
but
so?
it's been spoken about for a long, long time. It's like, okay, because of that performance
wait,
all
let
the
me
way
see
back at Masters,
Oh yeah, if
how
he's
we
actually
play
all the way up,
Julius, is this team eventually just going to
route,
get to
then
the point
maybe
where they
he
go,
is.
All the way
Yeah.
up
screw
ref,
it,
he
we got
clears
two of the best
everything. They
youngsters in
kill the
world,
guy in
let's
ropes.
just
Like,
outrank
bro.
every single piece of intel they need, and not a mass amount of
Whose
setup
comp do
utility.
you like more?
Will it matter when you have Miniboo and
I like
playing
Apex's
Julius?
comp more.
No.
Yeah, I don't know about the
At least
ISO
it
here.
Let's see.
Didn't
I'm
see
not
it that
sure there's
much.
any convention to cling on to with how things went in that
It's crazy
last
to me
map.
both teams are running no senti though.
Braytex, well, you don't expect much in this round.
I mean, they're doing
It's
double
all
smoke,
classic.
but
I,
like,
I think I'd like Apex's
Across
comp
the map
more
as
with the
perhaps
raise.
even farming orbs will be the best case scenario.
yeah,
For now,
eh?
big rotation from Heretics. 4 players either on B site or up in heaven. Of course, if you do claim A with those classics, even if they do manage to run through Rien's, you'll only pick up a ghost. And it's going to be very difficult.
Oh no, it
Oh,
got
there we go, there's the
floor.
info. It's going to be very difficult to hold on to that ground once the retake comes through. With the Prowler spotting one, Rienz knows he doesn't want to stick around. That means he avoids the stun. Would have caught him. Can now use C's to slow them down somewhere on
What?
the way through. Still, Malsey good for one. And
Bro,
another
what?
fight with Fluorescent. Not
Oh my
expected
god, if
to
they
be
get
quite
thrifted,
that
they're getting
close.
2-0'd, bro. This is
At first,
legit
I
a
thought
mental
taking A not that
boom.
bad, but the
And
kill
I
and
know
the weapon
Miniboo's an
pickup,
emotional
now it's
player.
scary.
He might crash out if they lose this round.
Especially with that weapon being in the hands of Fluorescent.
How does
Governor
Floor get that
also
kill right
still
there?
standing. Could potentially
They're
cause
so
them
low
problems
though.
with
It's
the
it's
salvos as
insanely
well.
hard.
The
Yeah,
only
but
issue
Floor
is
has
they
a-
are all
Floor has
stuck
a
in this
bulldog
corner, which,
in
okay,
HP.
working with pistols can help them out, but could also be their demise.
Good delay right
Connection
there.
onto the fake out is going to leave them
What?
blinded. by
Yeah,
Miniboo.
okay.
That might just be the end of it.
Oh, wow.
A spray through.
Nah,
Even
Miniboo might be
still,
the GOAT, bro.
the amount of players that they've dropped really has made this round costly. But the main thing for
are
Heretics
they
was,
all
okay,
just
at
sitting
least
in
they
the
got
smoke?
it over the line. So
Pretty shit buy, but
I wanna
Miniboo has
see
a
if
Phantom
now
and he has
onto
a
an
rocket
agent
launcher.
that does become a lot more reliant on just him winning Angels if he's going to step up to the plate. And as said, gut feeling, yes.
Yeah, I'd be down for them to remove the right click and make the left click a
Will
little
happen
stronger.
as the last match
I agree,
showed.
Casey.
Stealth drone's gone through. Boo knows he's caught a gap in it. Oh, but the decoy's the one to run through, nearsighted. He didn't want to take the risk, and well, now he's forced back.
Dirk is in everyone's
Oh my
sense.
god, wait, he
Showstopper
TP'd back.
in play, it's backside.
Oh,
and a
good kill,
good
Floor. Good kill,
connection.
Floor.
The one-to-one trades all they'll get
Pick
for
the
their
Phantom
trouble.
down? Oh,
These
they get to
weaker
pick it up.
weapons, like a little more from that, or even just keeping that player alive.
Wow, this round is so
Inside the
awkward.
smoke, though. Oh, okay, they're going to stun Benji right out of it, but that Bucky will be waiting for the late round when they crash their way around to deal with Boo, who is currently, well, dealing a lot of damage. I thought he had another kill out of that, but
I don't think Governor should
the
be taking
sliver
that
of
fight
health
right
left on
there.
Malsey.
Clinging to life.
trades,
Especially not without the flash,
A
man.
double trade in a second
They actually
or
had
so.
all the
Tap
breach
bomb?
util.
The bait on the tap.
Good
They
bait.
will make that
Nice.
push through.
30 seconds left.
The vulnerable thrown out, already utilized. They know exactly where Over is. In fact, they should have a decent idea of where both players are.
My god. They're fucking the
That's the
most
thing
decent
for-
right now.
Yeah, but that's all of the util gone now.
Maybe just hoping to buy a little bit of extra time as they reposition. They move
Yo, they need a
back
plan
around.
quick.
12 seconds left, and now that spike has to be committed. And the fact is, the defensive side haven't got a clue as to where
Bro,
they are.
Avova,
The
you're
timing,
so
though,
good,
from Avova
bro.
couldn't have been any better. Peaks back up, leaves Rien's on a slither of health, and playing this
Nice.
one
So
together,
aware.
that is
They're so aware.
sublime.
Great sign of life from that defensive side of Heretics. Good damage done. Showstopper for the 1-to-1 trade is so-so. But from that point forward, even with big plays from players like Batu, they were able to make it competitive and push it to the limits. This is the round where they'll be able to deal the death blow themselves, though. Full investment. Boombot down mid,
Boots
and
pushed
Woot
down mid.
embedded in this risky angle. I mean, if he goes down, or if he's challenged properly, there's not much he can do to get out of here.
What?
When does he decide to activate
I think a one and done on the ISO.
a double tap? Doesn't really seem like a good time. It would only be if they really do give the game away. Maybe if a teammate gives him contact. Wow, okay.
Dead.
Floor's gone teleport.
He's not dead.
Nope.
The vulnerability, and now
He's
got
gonna
out
get another one
alive.
as well.
potentially take an extra fight, but with already having a player advantage.
Oh my god, look
Just
at
gonna
Batu.
fall off. Again, this is what I said in the pistol. They left a mass opening over
I'm
on
down
this
for
A
Omen to
side, and
fake B here.
especially with the player that went down in the form
Wait,
of
they
Boom.
have A and they have B.
to
They have
be very
everything.
careful of where Batu has got to.
They are grouped up as three, and watching the
Bit
right
too early.
angle, Batu won't catch them by surprise.
30
The
seconds
spike now
Same
moves
again.
in the
Avova
other
was
direction,
calling them back
realizing
to
they've
B,
lost
so
that
I
space.
understand why he took the
A
fight.
big fan of the
If he
fake
gets one
plays,
there and runs
and it
away, it
worked
would've been huge.
wonderfully when it came to Ascent.
Mini
Plan
Boo's
will
feeling
be
it.
To be
Wow.
fair, I
now.
didn't expect like
Again, a 2v4
three of them
clutch
to be just
needed,
running A like
clutch,
that.
in which Malzy, after a pretty
Hard to
hot
predict.
map on the
Nah,
deadlock,
if Avova does that
Also,
again, he's
Avova
the
is
greatest
present.
player. Avova, can you do it again, brother?
Doing is just grouping up as three. Like at any stage, they should be able to at least trade one of those kills, and then it's the patience from Benji just to make sure that nobody can sneak around behind them and reclaim heaven control. The whole idea is for just
Yeah,
him
Malzy
to
has a lot
stop
of
anybody
still
pushing any
util.
further, and from Malzy just sat at the back of that site. Paranoia are also will have caught a couple of players,
Whoever's not
but
gonna know.
getting out of here seems tough, and that
Oh.
was the kill they were waiting for.
Benji's looking
Waiting
fast.
for that move from Benji, perfectly placed. Malzy does
What?
manage
What?
to
Oh,
thankfully,
oh
Benji's
my
there as a
god.
safe pair of hands. An immediate response
Oh my
from
god.
Heretics. They'll convert that lead a little further.
NT,
like
I
it.
thought
NT.
Whoever was
Seen
gonna
Avova.
try going have a stump on the
Mini
third
Boo
map as well,
and
right?
Malzy.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
Malzy
yeah.
was
That was like 13-7.
nigh on perfect.
I was
on
like
that
looking at
one.
the game
Mini
score
was
while I was,
currently
like, on
up
my
there with
phone.
10 kills after 4
10-2.
rounds, so it definitely seems like they've been in the lab working. I guess when Heretics don't succeed, it's always difficult to find the point to blame, and they have so many fantastic players within this roster. Already, though, a more direct
Oh my
approach.
God,
Well, they've walked right into the crosshair of Woot, and they haven't walked away.
Not gonna lie,
Strong
bruv. I'm not
now,
liking
at
what I'm
least
seeing out of the
for Apex,
fluorescent
they can
Yuri
wait out
right
that
now. I feel like
double
we're
tap.
TPing for fun.
It's not going to get much easier from that point. All these weaker weapons.
The last 2 rounds, like,
Heretics
she's
are
literally
ready
just TPing
and
for
waiting.
fun.
A nice passive play. The big problem here is they've lost
I
a
think
lot
the
of
Raze would have
access.
been so much
the
better
mid-push
here
can easily
with
come
this gun.
through. So instead, the push-up from
I like
Heretics
that,
into
though.
B main, taking that angle and isolating.
Woot, don't do it, bro. Don't
positions
you
they can be
dare
flanked
go
out
into that
from. Woot
smoke,
up
Woot.
close on this smoke. He doesn't
He's
know
thinking
just how
about it.
many players are right around the corner.
Okay.
Now isolated by the salvos. Boo has to take the fight. He wins
Oh
one.
my God.
Somehow getting out of there with a kill. But it's Apex with
Bro.
the upgrades. They'll be feeling like they're in a better spot. Rolling Thunder leaves Rian's in the open. He's still alive.
Bro, how are they
Eventually
so
will
bad
be
on
dropped.
these eco rounds,
But with
Kenny?
that, the rifle retrieved, the plant secured, and
Why is
Governor
And I
Boo
has
playing
his
Bastard
ult
just got
online. The
through with
Rolling
the
Thunder
ghost
got
there.
the
But he's
site.
playing
He's
close
insane.
to the
Perhaps the
smoke with a
Armageddon to
Vandal
get
on
them the round.
eco. If he
Yeah,
just sits
yeah,
in the
that was
back,
a
he
bit
just
weird.
kills them all.
One hell of a round for them to lose. Opening pick, barely any weaponry, but now
Nah,
Governor
Mini Boo's
also has
feeling it
that
right now.
rifle
He's
in
gonna win
hand.
this. Yeah,
That's
Mini
big, though.
Boo is locked
taking
in
that
right
gun out
now,
of
bro.
play. Malzy needs to try and catch someone off guard, trying to regress, but there's only so many places that he really could be isolated back towards the site. Needs an immediate connection because there really isn't anywhere for him to go. trying to bait him into that
nice
fight,
try,
and while
nice
the
try, nice
second
try.
he looks to try and use that aftershock, it is all she wrote.
He used a
Again,
breach
though,
ult? Yeah, and
another
Batu
round
didn't
where
peek.
I
Batu
sort of
peeked
look
way
at
too
this
early.
from the side of
If he let the
Apex,
breach
Yeah,
ult
just
hit,
sorry,
before
from
the
side
breach
of
as
Apex.
well.
Map, they've got a Viper wall down there as well, and it will be late
Can I go
round
join
lurks
kick
from
streaming?
Batu. Immediate ult from Fluorescent.
I mean, all the
This is a
contracts they
drone
offer
normally. Stun goes
allow
through, though.
multi-streaming,
It's
right?
commitment, and Fluorescent's got
kinda
one.
weird.
Salvos making a
Yours is
big
insane.
problem for players on the side, and here comes our
Ah!
into Fluorescent's arms. That's where they have to play.
So
The
close.
picks are huge, and Heretics
Alright,
get
never
the
mind, the
site
Euro is
for free
insane.
as a result. And look at the lurk from Batu.
Oh, Batu,
it's
you're...
perfect.
Batu,
I
you
mean, he
little
moves that angle,
nerd.
but really, do you ever expect someone to be there?
My God,
Well,
floor is
did
insane.
you mention
Look at that, she's-
Mojito pause? I don't think this could have gone any better.
She's getting the
I wanna
entries
know,
and
I
then
need
killing
to
on the
know
flank as
if
well.
he called this setup. Like, if this was something like, okay,
Yeah, she's looking
we're
like
gonna
Rye
have this
Shanks
plan,
was
you're
one
gonna,
best away from
like,
grand
obviously
finals.
try
I
and
get the
find
entries
someone,
and then
so
I
we're
run
gonna
around
pick
and
off
hold
that,
flank
and
and
then
go
we're
for the
gonna use that
re-wrap.
ult, or if that was just
Wow.
something in the moment. Because
She really
if
learned
this
from
was
my
something
gameplay.
Red, then that is
W4.
ridiculous. Because that was so meticulous in the setup, to finding the first kill off the back of a stun,
What?
to making
Cal,
sure the
don't you get
player up
both?
in heaven had nowhere
at
to
this.
go. It just it
Follow
looked
age
so easy
fluorescent.
with those couple of ults thrown into
4
play.
years and 6
And while
months.
a great response.
She's
from
been
Apex
learning from
after
my gameplay,
a
brother.
couple of tough rounds.
on.
5 at the moment. But I don't think that fight with a double tap online inside the ulti is going to be very easy for anyone on Apex
Ooh,
to deal
wow.
with.
Honestly, not a fan of that fight right there, Floor.
Already going to be under some serious
my God.
pressure. The stuns.
Oh my God, W
find
movement. Not even one
that
tag.
salvo. One of the 2 rifles. It's the Boo brothers looking to try and take home the
Oh,
round.
wow,
But
he
he's done
actually
well
gets
there.
one. Wow.
Sure, it's not the prettiest of
Thought
fights.
he was gonna get cooked right there.
Go into new hands, but if they can keep that
See,
up,
this is what they need.
it's not bad.
No more floor TPing on her own.
Viper's
Just
tip
go
will
with
be
the
used on
team.
so many
Give
pistols,
Woot the
who
gun and
knows
let 'em
what we'll
all.
never know.
What is this
Governor
team?
picking up
What?
Bamboo, though, that's huge.
Who's big
Oh,
enough?
Woot versus Floor.
He's gone for
Oh,
it now.
crap!
Looking for the fight with the double
Oh,
tap
wow.
online, and
Holy
just a
fuck.
single shot from Woot is enough. Fluorescent
Holy
out of the round.
shit.
And now the pressure really
That's
on.
fucking hacking.
Benji's managed to recover a rifle. It's a Phantom
the
and
fuck?
Viper's pits there. If they can get
That
to
was
the side, it could be
insanely
used.
fast in the
If there's
ult.
anyone left, they need a couple kills, and it's a Vova on the
Oh
other
my,
side.
bro.
Oh,
Vova's
Vova.
insane.
3!
They only started with a couple of guns. Definitely came a bit closer, but
0.3
those
800
post plants
DPI, so
have looked great.
very default sense.
Oh my
Boo.
goodness.
Sure he'd
Boo,
wanna take
who do you
that if
think
he knew
you
what was
are
on the other
picking
side.
Floor like that?
Fluorescent picks up the kill on
Who
the
do you think
Viper's
you
pit
are,
inside
Boo?
of mid. They gotta stay in it. Benji wants that control late into the round, but it means on the site there's only one
Not
player.
1.3.
Oh my
Stunned
God,
up,
the util
caught
is
by the
so
Tapo
good.
drone as well. Miniboo had nothing to do or say about that play. Now a 5v3. Viper's
The
pit
drone
dropped
is
in mid,
him.
but
Their
Benji's
comp is
still
low-key
waiting for
cooking
that
now,
lurk.
Kenny.
Batu's timing though is good. He is really
TP?
running the clock
Nice.
down, keeping the control, keeping their back safe as rotations come around now. Malsey
Look at
making his way
Batu.
towards the spawn, in fact. He's on the
Where's
walkabout,
Molsey
still looking to
going?
hunt them down, assuming
What
Heretics
the fuck
are
is
safe.
happening?
Wonder if those steps may have been even heard, because you could see the little bit of hesitation
Does Batu get one here?
from the side of Heretics. And well, here you go.
I think
Woot
they're
is
very
definitely
aware of
watching,
this.
Definitely aware
I
that
think they heard
somebody could be
Molsey.
around this corner.
Oh, Woot.
Yeah.
That's at least one. Molsey spotted, but the fact is, it's whether or not they want to
give
go
the
for
ISO
too much
kills,
of
bro.
a fight here. Clearly wanting to try and get that ultimate back online as quickly as possible, even if it didn't win them the round. It did have impact in the attempt. It was fun.
Huge post plant.
What's the chance of them actually
I
going?
know I wanted Woot to play
Well,
duelist,
we're
but
back
have
in
you?
the same
Oh
boat
my God,
again.
Reed.
Rians has done
Bro.
well. Batu has been causing
They know there's
issues in
3A.
late round plays.
I'm gonna be
Dimensional
honest, I've
drift
never.
has been
Who play? Is
utilized
there anyone
just
that
for
plays
information.
ISO on this map,
Fluorescent's gonna
chat?
stick it out in the spawn for now. Obviously,
I feel like I've never seen someone play ISO on this map.
Gate
I'll
crash.
be honest.
Oh, fake as well. There's no way out for Fluorescent.
Oh,
It's just a full fight.
Oh,
Wow.
Brave, let's say. And a
Dude,
lot of the time
Batu
she will
dying
win
is
those
actually
fights,
so
but up
bad.
against the weaker
Said Kane
weapons,
Zera.
that's giving Team Heretics a rifle to play with.
Well, what? Where the?
What?
What?
Where did it go?
I told you the result is broken.
I feel like Miniview's been hard done.
No.
Luckily, Big
Dude.
Brother is there.
Wait, he
Could've
literally
win
rocketed
that.
on
The
him.
Sheriff, they need to clear him from the backside to have a chance, and this time he is playing that
Governor
survival
needs to
game.
get that all of over.
Eventually, though,
Oh
looks
no.
for the fight.
Another Avova
Rians with a
masterclass.
rifle. Woot still having one
Imagine
from
he
earlier
tap
in the round.
bombs
This
and
is
TPs.
one of the best
That would be
opportunities
alpha.
we've seen for Heretics in quite a while. Amol Rians,
Wow.
he's going to hit that shot all day. It's another clutch attempt.
I think he's gonna try to get
Oh my
one.
god.
and then-
Oh my god.
He's going
gonna do
across
it.
the map.
Oh my god, Avova,
Well,
don't you dare.
It's one thing
Don't you
Avova in a
dare,
clutch, but a
Avova.
post-plant,
Avova, don't you
time
fucking
on his
dare.
side. This is where things
DP7.
truly do get spooky. He's going for the aggressive stance, has a smoke in his
Yeah, he
back
needs to get one
pocket,
at
and
least.
it will be used to screens. He's already heard the steps moving that
All
way.
three getting CT.
Players taking
That's a
that
bit sad.
position. Reveal avoided to start with. They're making it out of the smoke now.
Oh.
Small angle around
Oh
the wall.
my
that
God.
gets a pick. Plant is
Oh my god, do
nice
they have
and
smoke?
open.
They have no
With the
smoke.
paranoia still to play with, it won't really connect though. They're going to move out of the way before it gets there. Surely.
Oh, they
the
do. They have
Viper
the Viper
orb,
orb.
that's going to really complicate things. The
Oh! He didn't get half!
Before it even went half.
The toxins
and
are
now
down!
the Toxins of all the nose.
No, he's the GOAT!
Bleeding out of his hands. A fake flash with the pistol thrown out the window. Avova.
Bro, Avova is the best player in the world! Oh my god!
In a clutch, and he's got it out of that kill. But
I'm
Team
not gonna lie,
Heretics
Avova
robbed
has
of the
been
round
saving
by
them
Avova.
so hard,
What
chat.
a sensational play.
He won
And if
3
this was
clutches
a
in the first
one-stop,
map.
it'd still be
And now
damn
he's done that.
impressive. But he does it every time.
His clutch stats.
Oh, they can get the breach orb right here, right?
And they're big ones as well. Ones with high impact, ones that are going to damage the mental of Heretics for days,
I mean,
if not
going wheel
weeks.
this comp is so good. You use a Viper wall, you do the double tail missiles in the back left, and
Luckily,
they
again, it
literally
was a
can't
low
be
buy. That's
anywhere.
the problem. These opportunities could
It's like free to
have
walk out on.
shattered Apex
Dude,
confidence
everyone
in
was saying
themselves
drop of
after
over as well
winning a round
after
with the Sheriff. That was
kickoff.
basically what that would have come down to. Boo got a
Is
Sheriff.
this
for
Apex
Koreans
looking
as well,
hella
but
good, or did Team Heretics fall off?
when
I
they
think
had
it's a
the
bit of
rifles
both.
was where things fell apart. Much slower round this time from.
Honestly, Team
Apex
Heretics
hoping
are
to
playing
try and
like,
find
they're
some
honestly not
space
even
for
playing bad, they're just
Staff.
losing
Bear in
so
mind
many
his
of the key rounds.
Wall
Like,
is on the other side.
they
so
can't be
have to
losing
use
these
his orb.
clutches,
So him
bro.
crossing is very.
I think
well
they look a
calculated
lot
by
less
Apex.
like explosive than last year, you know?
yeah.
Like
All rolling
they're playing a
thunder
lot
with all that
slower and
noise
stuff.
being
They
made. Why
aren't
not
doing
make
as
it a
many
little
like crazy
louder?
plays which worked for
Thunder
them last year.
rings out, but it's Boo's rifle that deals the
Yeah,
damage.
it's
The
obviously
death
harder
blow,
without
and
the neon,
another to
yeah.
follow up on. Eventually, he'll go down, but Benji has slipped into the back.
There's other ways to do it
Still
in
has
this
an angle.
method.
Avova, don't you dare.
Covering him as well. They'll both swing
Okay, I
in
was about
deep
to
and
say.
take this planter down.
Yep.
Team Heretics.
Although we're getting
Meteor and
towards
Leaf
the
clear?
very
Is
end of the
Leaf
half,
even
the
a
next
real
round
Sentinel?
might be a bit shaky.
That guy just plays Chamber and like
No,
Viper,
obviously for either side.
and and he abuses the fuck out of the Outlaw.
Like you said, a small oversight ultimately cost them the round. But big plays from Boo. This push
He
around
plays
the
Killjoy in
Viper
the-
orb. Not expecting a second, but Mini Boo still
And Cypher
couldn't make
too.
it worthwhile.
Yeah.
They'll drop Malsey elsewhere, but a 4 versus
Yeah, I mean, the best
3,
Sentinel for sure is
Heretics
Meteor.
defense
He's the
thinned
goat.
out massively.
Meteor plays Sentinel like he's on Duelist. Actually, Chichu.
Well, that's the thing. Governor cleared it with the drone.
Chichu, yeah.
Avova's
Dude,
committed
Chichu's
to from
so
the shadows,
fucking
which will
good.
take him into the
Yeah,
backside
because
with
Meteor
the
Loki took a
spike.
step back off the Sentinel role. He's
Because nobody
been
else
playing ISO.
was around. But I actually think this has just confused Heretics more than anything, because you haven't actually spotted where Avova went. So although you
What's
have
Governor
a rough
doing? Yeah.
idea, Batu as
questionable.
well, timing here will be everything.
like
He has
Batu
been
should go
so
with the team when he has
annoying just
Viper
by
out.
sitting at
Like,
the
yeah, he
bottom
can lurk
mid
every
or
round, but when you have
outside
Viper out,
a
you
lot
should
of
just go with the
rounds.
team. Go
It
Kappa.
does seem like this
Yeah,
time
please
Heretics
use it,
got
like,
bang on.
Was flank
in
window
post-spawn
opened about
on
3
one of
seconds
these
ago,
rounds.
maybe 5 at this point, and he's now capitalizing on it. That's a
Wait.
great
You can't just
read.
save it for
Wait,
the
they're
entire-
waiting
Just
for him
coming in on
though.
the
Oh
site.
my god, his
Coming
lurk
here
is actually so good.
right
Waiting.
on time to save the
Wait, he
squad.
actually
yeah, they
proved
are.
us wrong,
They're making
Kenny.
noise, they're posturing, but they're not executing fully until Batu is here. And now, here
What
comes
the hell am I
cavalry.
What was
watching
he
right
doing?
now?
Around backside
Yo,
and
Batu,
Avova.
what?
That's what I was talking about. It's not the best. 3 rifles, a stinger.
Oh my god, a
Sheriff
2-0
for
would
boot.
feed generations.
What was a hot early start for me.
I know VLR is crashing out right now on
Has
Heretics.
slowed down. Hasn't been able
Heretics
to
fans
keep
are
up
in
that same
shambles.
sort of
If they
momentum.
lose
They've
the
been
Apex on
decent,
their first game,
but this sort of spot, I don't know if decent will cut it.
Oh, I like that bait. They know the door
Apex
to
really
be
that
every
good,
time
or
the
is
hit
Team
comes
Heretics
there.
trolling? I
There's a
can't
classic
tell.
that breaks
I think
it.
Apex definitely upgraded.
Leaving
They're
Mini
like
Boo
Koi to me
flying
is
under
definitely the
radar,
worst
but
team in EMEA
again,
right now.
It seems Apex are aware of that danger.
Apex are
They're
looking
playing
good
up
right
close,
now, but Team Heretics are
coming through
also
the
like
wall this time instead of
definitely
hiding.
got worse.
They know something's up.
The rounds that
They're
they're
not confident with
losing,
the
they
lack of
normally do not
information
lose
there.
these rounds.
Move towards mid instead. Try to work
Good job,
that
Mr.
control,
Fishy.
but Benji's waiting. Stun comes in, but Orb
No
buys him
Viper out the
time.
entire half.
And he doesn't even need to use
I
the
think Benji
snake bite,
Fishy is the
saving that
Vandal
for
player.
deeper into the round. Also,
I
Benji
mean,
just 2 away
If they're
from
playing
the
Viper,
Viper's
then
pit
yeah, Phantom's away.
with that kill.
Same can be said for Governor though.
Yep. He didn't use his Viper ult one time this half.
But also
So
for
cooked.
Batu. He's lost the pit now.
30
Going
seconds
down.
left.
Time is starting to tick.
Wu should
Apex
get one
seems like
here.
commitment will
Oh,
be
the
towards
vulnerable.
safe side. Wu has left them vulnerable.
The
That's where
vulnerable
the
and
value
run
of
and
that
gun.
stinger really can be. And they've got to go scurrying back.
That is
Very quick
shameless.
move. Minibu hasn't seen. Minibu hasn't seen.
But you're gonna wait.
Eventually, he's going to realize, and this now just becomes a
966
shooting
is
gallery.
pretty good.
Avova was the one real danger in this round, and well,
Six
Mozzie
is
will
not
try
too
as
bad
he
at all.
might.
It is not too bad at
But
all.
we were from breed of players to what we saw at kickoff. Like we were looking at this team, I'll be brutally honest and say, as the 12th team. Like whether or not they could compete with a Koi or someone like that. But realistically, they have looked fantastic in this series and are just, what, 7 rounds away from taking this over the line. A lot
Dude,
of
Minibu
damage
is
done,
feeling
but
it right now.
realistically, it's
Oh
only the
my
kills going one
God.
way. Minibu, he is the
He is hard
beginning of
carrying
half
Heretics.
king. He's been dominating in a lot
And
of
then
these early
ace
fights.
free.
The pistol
Floor has
doing
honestly
well.
not done anything the last
still
5
through more
rounds.
to find.
One of those is
She's
Fluorescent. Caught off
had a
by
bit of a
smoke.
quiet series.
Doesn't look like she'll have much
Yeah.
impact on them crossing the site.
Definitely not
denying
looking
the
like
plant.
kickoff floor.
It's Heretics. And just now actually reposition the plant. They're going to go for a heaven play with a haunt up there, clearing them, buying them that
Good
little bit
move.
of time. And
I mean, no way
makes
they
it a
would
bit
this
more
round.
worthwhile if they do want to risk a
No
fight for
fucking way.
screens or that late play from Rien's up towards the top of ramp. He's currently just holding their back.
Who is re-wrapping too?
Possibly
If
even
Vova
some
gets
more
this
go up
kill,
soon.
there's no
His
way.
opportunity is that Vova rounds the corner. Paranoia now connected. Avova's
Oh
picked
my
up
God.
one. He has been unbelievable. That first map was beautiful. The second
What
there
is
were
Batu looking at?
What? Yeah, I don't know why
half, I
he's
suppose,
just
here
like
there were
switching
opportunities,
between.
But he is being shut
Oh.
down.
Okay.
It's Fluorescent to pick up the banner
Yeah, this is
already,
still just
finding
impossible.
two, but with the plan for heaven and a player
Oh,
embedded up
the
there,
vacation?
mistakes have to be made to give her any chance, and they will quickly
Fuck.
put that to bed.
Yeah.
Position for those early fights. And this is what I'm talking
Honestly,
about.
after they didn't
The
miss one,
stun
Batu should have went through the
immediately
smoke right
utilized,
there.
but the
He
goal
still had
here
his smoke
Yeah.
come
seems
in,
to
like
only
that's
be
a free
getting
trade right
orbs
there.
for Fluorescent, and you know when she gets that many kills in a pistol,
Toxin screen down.
and you're a few away from getting that dimensional drift.
Poison's off.
Benji Fishy, his pistol is
Seeking
so
out
good.
some fights on the side of Apex around middle, but that space has been left wide open.
One of the
Heretics
best pistol players in the
do
world.
have themselves quite global map control.
Benji
Blue
Fishy.
holding the B push alongside Rien's. Holding that walk up on
Me.
mid. The space taken on
Ethan
A.
is pretty
Well,
good.
Yeah, Benji's going to go
Karen.
down, but that's the one pistol
for
that
Flo.
they
Oh,
have.
Mako. Mako
Indeed,
is so
two
good on
away
pistol
now
rounds.
from the ulti. Won't be used here, but perhaps
Just
it'll be online
snuck
for the next
Ethan in
round.
there.
That's the thing. One more
Well,
kill
Ethan is nice on pistol rounds.
and a death.
Not recently,
That's
though.
enough, or even just a death and getting an orb in the next.
Remaining.
It will just be
Bro,
the clean
Minibu is
Again,
locked
Minibu
the fuck
padding
in.
those stats, and while we mentioned
Oh my
Fluorescent
god.
is very close.
Freeing, yeah.
Got it with a TP. The gate crashed
For the
towards
rest of the
B
game,
side.
he will be
Fluorescent is
will
here
be
and
defaulting in
ready
T
for the
spawn
push
at
if
first.
This is where it comes down.
That is fucked what just happened to him.
Something we noted yesterday, the passive nature of teams playing against this Agent of Taeum.
Yeah.
You sit back further because you're likely going to get stunned and wrecked
Okay.
by those salvos.
I mean, if Team Heretics win this round, then I think they win the game.
Fact is, that's exactly what's happened to Benji in this round. Nonetheless, was it going to be forced back?
The crowd is
Quite a lot
just
of
chanting for
space
fun.
Already garnered towards the heavens, seemingly being given. No,
Yeah!
not quite enough
Vova,
from
my
Vova
goal.
This time around.
Anyone else?
22 HP. The ult not
Nice
even
floor.
thought about.
Big floor,
She's
big floor.
holding her ground against this onslaught, regardless of how easy
Floor's
it would
walked
be to
back
take
in.
her down. Just one bullet needed, but none landed in that last fight. And
30
now
seconds
a
left.
4
Floor gets the flat kill,
versus
she's too
1
high.
Boo, the one
Oh
that
my
tried
god!
will fail.
Yeah,
Trying
and
to
then
take someone out of
Why?
play fairly early in the round,
it's
saying
yeah,
that
the
Minibu's got
distribution of
already
like
a
matches is
complete
really
claim
fucked. Because there's
control
like
of heaven.
because Apex and
similarly
I
to
think
what we've
BBL have
the
like
opposing
4 of
squad,
their
this is a
5 matches on
one-player
days where
A-site
there isn't a
defense
crowd.
against Yoru.
So
Yeah, it's
That's
Yoru,
pretty
but
strange.
sucks for their
that might seem
fans.
Yeah,
odd,
that's
but it's
pretty strange.
Fluorescent, and now it all makes sense. Gate crash set up to fall back to screens. Fluorescent wants a kill.
Batu tried to
before that's
timing the
popped,
smoke
but it's
and he
denied,
stepped
and the util coming behind. Beautiful bait though. That gate crash has meant that Woot uses the ult on empty space.
I mean,
They'll
this is
walk
looking
into
like the
site.
Heretics we know now.
Heretics wanted an extra pick, an extra fight.
I'm
with
running
a
it down
huge
onto these
advantage,
sides.
And the double tap will have faded
maybe they
away.
just needed
also
a
used their
map
paranoia
to
for
warm up.
initial heaven control, so there's a lot of important
Mr. Fishy
utility
gonna
not
turn
there,
around and hold
while
flank?
Apex have it all to work with.
Oh no, Mr. Fishy.
Is not aware that anybody could be this far behind. That's
Oh
a
my
couple of
God,
times
and now they
he's
have
been
Omen Flash
completely
too?
Caught out. It is that dimensional drift
Nice.
utilized stun in combination, but still
fuck?
we see Heretics with
I
a
I didn't even
advantage.
see Woot in heaven.
Woot
Yeah, I
from
didn't
the
even see
heavens.
Woot in heaven either.
He's looking to try and reclaim some space, wary that maybe someone could have got close. Instead, he
Yeah,
drops
put this
down.
guy out,
Okay,
yeah.
he just he just jumps down and kills both.
Yeah,
So-
Woot lost his
Even
mind.
we
They need to put
maintain
Floor and Jet. I think
Big push
Floor
from
in the
Minibu
server
again.
is the
This
best
time it's
offer
not
out
a
of
solo
anyone.
hold from
Agreed.
Fluorescent.
Well,
There's
the-
salvos waiting for that. There's
I have a
stun
bad feeling
coming through,
that
and even the showstopper used
Governor?
this time to good effect.
Governor's not
Okay.
quite as lucky. Well,
Oh my
it seems
God.
like
I have a
neither
bad feeling
was
that
Fluorescent.
Apex
Luckily, Mosey is there to
taking
trade,
like
but
a
Minibu's
page
job's
out of
already been
GT's
done.
book.
The
Just
rest of the team can get into
Yuri
that
on
close
every
spot.
map, you know?
Benji
Yeah.
this time much deeper with
Okay.
the squad. In fact, it's
Governor was looking good map 1, but like,
hard watching towards
still
that
controlling now.
side. Be a little careful though.
Do you just save here? Like, I think this might be
Setting
a
up
save.
smokes from afar, but if Batu
That's
can
winnable.
thread the needle, it seems like the rest of the team are well aware that there was a gap. In fact, it is being
Yeah, I don't know why
watched
they even go for- oh,
completely by
2v3.
Woot, but doesn't win the
It's doable.
fight. It's now becoming at least a little
Oh
bit
my
awkward,
God,
but
Rian.
luckily Rian's was there towards mid, obviously looking for someone
Oh,
closer
Oh
than
my
Oh.
God.
and finds Minibu. It will be the immediate
Shouldn't have
trade,
gone for
but
the
even
second
still,
shot.
losing
I
one of
mean,
the
I still
heavy
think
hitters
she's getting
from
traded right
Heretics,
there
who
after the first shot, no?
has been
I think because she
having
took a shot and
fantastic map.
almost
In fact, to be
TP'd.
honest, Minibu was
right?
decent in the last map as
Nah.
well. The Waylay,
It's hindsight though. It
I
is
don't
pretty
think it
hindsight.
filled me
Like,
with mass amounts of hope.
if
for
it's
a
anyone who
legit
isn't the
replacement, but
ISO,
he
she
still
just
would
gets
feel
two.
right on it.
I think the
Fortunate as
TP is
well
too
that
slow there.
The play around in that corner wasn't the one with the double tap, right? Minibu's the one clearing that while Woot's watching up towards a deeper play from stairs or from vent.
Like, after the first go, you
And
got
ends
an
up biting him,
insta
Minibu
TP.
down. And 45 seconds left. I mean, this
Wait.
is really
yeah, that's what I
running
mean.
that clock
Like,
down low
Yeah,
on the
but, like,
side
I don't
of
know. I
Heretics.
still don't think
Where
she
they
would've made
decide
it.
to go, well, I mean, they've gotten lucky here. Batu's avoided. Just moved out of heaven. He's
Okay.
Judge!
Holy Dazzler!
He gave up the position, but he went right back into it. Still, it keeps it into a 3v3. And they know Governor's down below. He's still good for one. This is getting scary.
Oh.
And eventually, well, it
From
looks
Volva
like
can get-
things
wait,
are getting
it's still
better
winnable,
until
it's still
Malsey
winnable.
picks up a rifle, comes in from heaven. No one's watching.
Oh,
and they
wow.
just
Rienz
in
is
time.
locked back in,
Rienz
bro.
looked to
Bring them down.
It's just saying possible and fluorescent in the same sentence. Instead, though, we're not
was
going to
Batu
find
wins
out.
these.
Shanghai.
It's Batu,
Nah.
someone you might
Yup,
want in this scenario, and there you go.
That's my EU duo right there.
It is. The
Batu,
Turkish
is,
youngster.
bro, his mechanics are so clean.
Some Turk on Turk violence.
Low-key, they need to keep him. Oh,
didn't
man.
go the way you'd
I was about to say they
expect,
need to put
even
him
with
on
that
duelist, but
little
like,
bit
fuck.
of
Maybe
extra
every team needs to
Just
start
fair.
doing the T1 meta, bro.
And that's
Double
about as
duelist.
good as a start as you could hope for. Don't think the coaching staff called that one out.
Do double duelist with Gov on
not.
chamber.
See what the plan is.
I'm
for
not
the
gonna
rest
lie,
of the
when
round.
Batu was on
Fluorescent still
Yoru, he
with
was looking insane on
Pretty
this team.
deep angle
Do you
in
remember on
towards
Pearl when he was like 16-1 at one point?
That does seem to be where
Yeah, I
I
do.
forgot who they were
squad are
playing
looking to
though.
go.
Makes sense. Look at the ultimate charge for Benji. Just one little orb. And he'll find himself a Viper's
With
pit.
them, I
He
remember
may have
his
the
Sova,
disadvantage
and
in the
that was
round, but if
not
you
so
get a
good.
pit online,
Flora's
and a plant inside of
guaranteed
it,
getting
it's a
one here,
very
Kenny.
difficult thing for your opponents to deal with. But Fluorescent
Guaranteed.
is holding
What?
this angle. The shot
Oh.
doesn't land.
Fuck.
Benji's
Rare
left
floor
alive
miss.
for now.
30
Batu
seconds
falling as
Floor?
well. Apex's numbers thin out.
Floor.
Fluorescent needs one on this site. They're all around.
The hell
and
is
it's
happening?
actually
Shoot!
evolving.
Oh my
Okay.
god!
Fluorescent in with
I
another,
did
but
not
the
expect
trains
it to go
come
for
in
that guy.
so quickly. Rolling Thunder for Malsey committed here and now alongside the
Wait.
Armageddon, but
Oh,
they
nice.
easily
Boo thought he
dodged it.
cooked.
Well, at least it looked like Boo did. He got caught by it in the end, and Rianz falls
Boo, you
through.
gotta wait a
Never mind.
second, brother.
They're gonna fall perfectly into that trap, and he ended up going down.
A battle of the greats. Batu is here again with the judge. They
Holy
managed to get a
judge
little bit further,
abuser.
but the thing is they have to
What?
fall back at this stage.
Dude,
What
how
if
is
they just
Minibu
kept
there?
How is Minibu there and why is
Space,
Governor doing
dodge,
360s with his knife out?
Fluorescence operator, and then just carried
Mods?
on, found Governor along the way. Has to be a little bit careful. and
Report
that's the thing,
Governor.
That pit is now gone. Oh no, maybe not.
Just got in the time.
Just about.
Oh,
Nice.
nice kill.
I think eventually he's gonna have to give it up with this full commitment in towards the A site.
Yeah, the pit's no use anymore.
You got
It's time to
anything to
focus on the
retake?
site, but that is
Oh,
going to be
GG.
remarkably
GG,
tough
GG,
if you've got to
GG,
judge.
GG.
Look,
Viper
out
Matthews
on
recovered
split,
the rifle
yeah,
round, so a
GG.
chance to take that fight on more even
cannot-
footing.
you cannot beat
Problem
that
is,
right there.
Look at what Heretics have done. This
have to go
deep
round.
pit as well. That's causing so much
If Flo
trouble.
gets one,
with
she gets
players
out.
embedded deep
Is
in
there
the
anything that can
screens.
really save them
They've
here?
got so much control. For Apex,
Nah, I think
there was no
nah, they
choice
lost.
really but to fight for this.
This ult is too good,
It's a
bro.
tough call for a save at this
Yeah.
stage of the game. The fight, well, that may see them crumble.
Yeah, imagine if
The
Apex
first
used it,
domino
like,
falls
once.
here. It's Benji Fishy onto Avova, up top, claim the kill.
Wait,
It's a
the
risk.
Viper's dead.
One that comes back
Wait.
to bite
Oh,
them.
nice
A kill
try.
for Batu, but it
Oh
quickly
my
falls
god.
apart.
If Batu
As
gets the
rest of
second kill on
Heretics
Rienz right there, it's
close
so
it
good.
out at
12 and 8.
Nah, people would play
Went
double
three, not great.
double initiator. Double,
Ultimates dissipated
double-
all but one
wait, no, double
for either
initiator,
side,
one
but
smoke.
I'm looking at a
Yeah.
potential
He
showstopper
KO
and Nightfall
KO Silva is
could
like
be
standard.
online.
Well, Miniboo is wasting
Yes,
no
wanted to
time
for the tier 1.
getting in there, dodges the stun,
Oh,
but not the
NT.
flash, and it's Boo and
GG,
Benji.
GG,
Woo,
GG,
even
GG.
showing
Yes,
up for the
want
kills.
0098.
Governor and Fluorescent,
Oh wow, the
the
util looks so good
last
there
two
too.
alive. The ultimate used here by Fluorescent for information, but Governor is going to have to be hella
I'm not gonna lie, I think Heretics
We're
is gonna
taking
close
these
out the
kills.
series, but I'd rather have
And
Apex
indeed,
win.
he's caught before anything can be done. Fluorescent against the entirety of Heretics minus Miniboo.
Even if Apex
Caught
loses,
by
they
the
should be
ultimate,
proud, bro.
blocked out by the snake.
I
by
just
time,
need
is going to keep
Flo to be on
ticking.
jet or something.
As that
Ice
spike
Lords.
gets ever closer to an explosion, Fluorescent is forced to swing into a triple stack.
No, like
A
EU,
high,
they have like a
high,
boner
low
for
setup.
Yoru. Like
And
EU
that's
literally
it done.
love Yoru so much.
13 to 8, a gap of 5. And a
I mean, either that or they're just copying G2.
Honestly, pretty quiet series.